Hi, it's Peggy from the Pearl Forest back today, and we're going to start a series of start to finish, sort of, of a fall gratitude journal. I say sort of in that the cover is done. I think I've shown it before, and we've sewn around the edges. It has this fabric inside. It's a fabric cover, and it's got an assortment of pages of which we will see as we work through it. So they're already sewn into the signature. I have some ephemera already started, and I thought we could start out by seeing if we could find pockets for this and where they might go. So if we look in here, this is some envelopes and journal cards, so that's not. Here's the ones we've just put some lace on. And this is a tag that I used on a previous video to show the pockets, but since then I've covered it up. So those are all things to go in pockets. We're looking for things to go on pages. Now this can go on the edge of a page. This is actually two-sided, so I'll leave it out. These are some clusters that could go on a page, but they also could go somewhere else. Now this is supposed to wrap around a page, so that's on a page. This also wraps around a page. And we'll probably not use both, but we'll see which one we want. It's a journal card. This actually is made to go in the signature and be pockets. So that one, since it's already sewn, that'll have to go in another one. This also is to be wrapped around like that. These are some extra pages, which we're not using, so we'll stick these back there. Okay, so these things could be pockets. These are not decorated. Let's look at the ones that are. Use the ones that are first. Now this one can also go around a page and be a pocket. These could go on plain like this, but why not use the ones that are done first? Okay, so we have all of these that we've looked at earlier. So that's all of those, and here's the belly band that would go on a page. And we have more than we need. We're going to do another one, which these can go in those pages. So it looks like I don't have very many tags to use. Oh, and these are the things to go in. So here's some things that we have available. I also thought that I would put some of this brown trim perhaps on a page. This big thing of trim that I got before. I was thinking maybe I would put this in the book and could put that just inside the cover. That might be an option. Whoops. So we'll think about that, but we don't have to decide on that at this moment. Okay, so this is a digital, which looks really nice just as it is. We could add a little something. Okay, a full page something on here would be good. Actually, that's kind of cute because it looks nice with this. So we'll consider that one. And then we have this white one in the back. Do we have something other than an apple with green? Here's a pumpkin. It's kind of a tight fit because it's a small piece of paper, but it does fit. But we might also want to put something that's full page on that. So maybe we'll wait on that. We have this one. We would have to lose a little bit of the points, which are a little fragile anyway. I think even though they go like that, I think I'm gonna just reshape that. And we might still lose something there, I don't know, but I'm thinking I like something oranger here. I think we have too many things here to try to decide at this moment. How about we first look at these wraparound choices and this belly band. Okay, so the smaller ones, the wraparound wouldn't work. This bigger one, it would, and it actually looks nice with all of these. We could do this one. And this is quite large. I think I would do them a little smaller in the future. That looks nice with that. It makes a nice big pocket, and this is a nice big pocket. And I like the pumpkin with the orange, so I think we will go with that. And so then if we go back to this one, I think instead of doing a really big one again, how about if we do one that looks similar, but that's a different shape and size? So we could put this on as a tuck, so you could get in here like that. And then if we go in further, okay, so we have this digital, which the digitals are a little smaller because you cut off the white edges. This is some stationery. This has ribbon. Okay. This is a little smaller one here. Something big here would be good. Does this collaged one look good with that? Let's see, we got apples. I want to pick up this yellowy color, but then this little purple stuff is nice too. I do want to use this belly band and perhaps that one. That's not the colors. No. No. Whoops. No. Don't want the red. I don't want any apples. That kind of goes. I don't know, do I like that one more? That would be good if it could go this way, but that's going to have to be trimmed to fit on here. Oh, here's a, it's red, but it also has this purpley color, which picks up that over there. I do like that. We can maybe add something on this page that picks up the purpley color. We don't have anything else that has the purpley color, so I think I'll go with that. Then if we're on this other side, and this one has a fold out, or it could be glued as a pocket. And the other side here is, let's see. Oh yeah, this is here, okay. This page just has mostly the white and a little like this. Some more brown and blue and like a little bird. This is the same apple as that apple, so I think I'm not going to put more than one of those in there. Here's some corn with a little bird. I need to trim that a little bit. It's kind of nice with the bird. This has some blue in it, like this blue. Maybe I'd go with this for that. Now, this also is that apple, so I'm not going to do that. Do have another one that's the same as that pumpkin, because I don't think I want to put in more than one of the same piece. No, I think these are all different. Okay, so now if we go in further, let's maybe try to find a place for the belly band. Now it would cover a whole page. Now this you could write on. This would be nice with some trim, but this not as much. This has also a tuck thing. We could put this pocket here and this belly band there. That kind of balances. We do have a multiple pocket on this already. Doilies. Don't really want to cover up the dyed one too much, which it could be written on. The lace, not so much, but it's a little smaller too. So we'd have to trim some off of this. I kind of like that though, a nice pop of color. So we have that leaf. So we don't want that leaf again. What would be good on this other side? That's those leaves. Some corn. Here, this tall pumpkin we have on the belly band. I have to cut the stem off and some of the points to put that in. I think I'm going to skip that. I already have a couple apples. I think that's all the apples I would like. Oops, here's another apple. So this one maybe would be nice in here. Once again, I would have to trim it some. I definitely want one of the Tim Holtz pockets. Wonder if I could get one on this page. You could put these ladies on here, and you could do the squash. I think the corn is just going to be too big. We have this squash. And this one, I think that one doesn't go as well. I think I want to go with the little girl and the dog over here on this side. So how many does that give us? I still want to put this border in somewhere. So we have 1, 2, 3. Could put this on here. And that could be a tuck, but this would definitely be pocket, so that would be 4, 5. I could leave that just as a fold out. 6, and then 7, that's in the front. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's plenty. Okay. There we go. Let's put them in. And then we'll have all of our pockets done, and then that will be enough for today. And then we will go back and see what we have to put in our pockets. Okay. So on this one, this was an activity page. I did this on another video that we made into these pockets. Like I said, this is a little big. I think I would make it a little bit smaller, so it isn't such a tight fit to the page to do it in the future. So tuck this all the way in. So I just stuck my finger in the glue. I have to get this in here tight. Actually, it's gonna fit. Hold that down. Oh, we're off the bottom here. Oops. Oops. How do we get off the bottom? I'm gonna have to put glue on that again. Somehow I got off the edge. Maybe we'll try this. We'll push this in here. And this is just a little too long, but if it sticks out a little bit, that's okay. And hold that down for a minute. I like this yellowish color with the one over here. I think this still needs something down here, although I wanted to leave the words. We'll see about that when we get to decorating. Okay, I'm just putting glue. I don't know if you can see all this, but I'm putting glue on the edge on here and here, and then wrap this around and hold it down good for a little bit while it dries. This is a Michelle Palmer fabric, it looks like. Some fall leaves and a rake. Okay, that should be glued on there nicely. Oops, kind of bumped a corner here. Put that back down. So those are two really big pockets. Plus with our belly band, we can get some big journal cards in those. Okay, now this one is going to go on here as a pocket. I'm not going to go, you know, all the way up. I'm going to kind of go up about to here. And then this part will be left open. So about like that. So we can get tags or journal cards in there. And about like that. I'm going to go ahead and put a little dot on that piece that sticks out, because I think it would be protected if it was glued down. Okay. I like the way this got distressed ink on it and kind of colored it. My copier was running out of toner, and so it made kind of pinky colored prints. But I think that together with it works really nicely. I have some other ones that are pinky like that I will probably do the same to. Okay, so let's put this on, oops, as a little tuck as well. This is a little, I don't know if it's die cut, looks like a die cut from scrapbooking. Have a lot of scrapbooking stuff. And let's just put this on like that. And then it has some zigzag sticker, and I believe those are stickers also, the leaves. Okay, so that's that. Go ahead and put this on as a pocket as well. I envision this to be a gratitude journal. Of course, anyone getting a journal can make their own decisions as to how they want to use it. But having lots of places to put your writing is nice, plus pages that you can write on are also nice. I have several videos planned for this, you know, pre-Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving time. Hopefully they will be fun for all of you. This is a pocket we made the other day to go with the leaf to sort of support it. So I'm going to go up as high on the sides as I can and leave the rest open for tucking in things. This is a fairly good sized pocket as well. So I'll be able to put some nice things in there. And we'll put it about here. Hold it down for a little bit. Hope you're having a good day. Mine is a little overcast and rainy, but good. Glad that we're back in the having power. I know there are still some people in our area that do not have power. I hope they get that back soon. We really had a lot of storm damage. This one, like I said, I'm going to leave just like it is with a flip out. There's lots of place to write. Leave this like that available for writing. I may add something on this. I wonder if we should use our two clusters. Put them back in here. Yeah. These are a couple clusters that I made. would be just kind of a nice decorative thing. I think sometimes the doilies by themselves are so plain, but if you add stuff to them, then it lets the doily stand out as a lacy doily, but not look quite so plain as that. So we'll tuck this in here. And you can still write on this doily around this if you want to, and you can also see underneath a little bit. Okay, a little mouse and a mushroom. And we'll put this back on the other side when we get there. Okay, our little fox here is too big to go in the book. I hate to cut him off, but it's just not going to go in there otherwise. So I'm going to snip this side. Is that enough? Almost, not quite. So I'm going to take it just a little hair more. Okay, so this on straight down here. And once again, to reinforce these parts down here, I'm going to go ahead and glue them. Go across here for the bottom of the pocket and go up about the same amount, kind of down like that, and then just glue this. So that gives you this much space. Okay. Give that a little hold down for a minute. There's different ways that you can use these decorations. Like maybe here you think about being thankful for wild animals or animals in general, creation, gardening, leaves, lacy textures, people in your life. Okay, this one. It's a tight fit, but I think it'll fit. But let's maybe just give it a slight straight whack over here. I think these make fun pockets. They're nice and sturdy for getting things in and out. I don't know if you can see today this piece of paper with the leaf punch. I know my lighting was not good the other day, but it was at night, so I did not have the window. And now we have the sunlight, so you might be able to see it. So those ladies are out in the pumpkin patch, posing next to the giant pumpkin. In the middle, we have this pretty scene. I will probably do something on that at a later time. Now this pumpkin with the little girl and the dog, once again, I think I'm trying to go parallel to her and give a little snip. I don't think it distracts from the pumpkin. Around about the same height. If there had been things written on this calendar, then I would have completely covered it, but there isn't, so I think it's fine to just leave it blank. To hold this down in this corner. And when you put stuff in the pockets, then it's going to sort of decorate the page. We have a little 4 down here upside down, but it doesn't bother me at all. Okay, I think those two are sweet together. Little doggy's looking at her. Okay, now this one on the lace. It's gonna have to be trimmed a little bit. I like trimming them in here rather than out there. So I think I'm gonna trim this one like so. This one we have our pumpkin and harvest. How far up do I want to, it's going that way, so I do want to do this. A little on that thing. We definitely want to do the stem to make sure it's glued down good. Now across from this, we'd be over here. Okay. So angle that. Get our stem on the page. Okay. So we have some apples and some leaves and some pumpkins. Alrighty, and this is where we were going to put this cluster. This is on some orange cardstock and then just some fussy cuts and scraps. These little clusters are nice to have to decorate things like this, or on a pocket or a tag or a page. Okay, kind of in the center here. It's going to go out into the doily. So I'm going to make sure we don't stick that to the page. So we'll see a little bit coming through. Actually, I think the other one was on the other side. Whoops. Well, I think probably what I would do is maybe put something on there at a later time. Okay, we have this one that has all these little pockets. And here's our belly band. This is the one we made in the video where I showed buying these pumpkins and leaves and decorating them. This is one we just made. I like the napkin on it. It looks nice with this color. And a little bit different than your just traditional fall colors. It looks nice with the, I just noticed, it looks really, as soon as I dry this, I'll show you. It looks nice with the fabric just inside the cover, but as you'll see, it is a bunch of loop-de-loopy curvy things just like that. So they go nice together. So that's a belly band that'll cover a lot of good things. This probably do some kind of edge on that to cover that up. This will need something eventually. All right, so this one actually has lots of room to put it on. Okay. Need to clean my tip off here. It's a mess. can, we didn't need to be over quite that much. Gonna lose the tip of that probably. Okay, I like the way the blue ties in with this blue over here. Remove this so I got a little glue here. When it's still slightly damp, you can roll it off. Kind of just stressing my paper there though. Just take off that one. Okay. We get them all? No, we have this one. So this wraps around a page. So we glue the bottom and up this side. It helps to just do one side at a time. Line that up on the bottom edge. There we go, and tight into there. Okay, this has a cute little hedgehog and some mushrooms. And a squirrel. I'll put this on here. Probably am off the edge of the camera slightly. Just running glue along the edge. Come back in and lay that one down. Alrighty, we have our pockets and tucks, and I just remembered I was going to make these tucks. Well, too late, they're pockets. In place, ready for our additions to those things. So thank you for joining me today. This is Peggy from the Pearl Forest, and we have our journal coming along. Hope you have a great day full of love and gratitude. Take care.